Hello everyone, and thank you for watching our video today. So today, Lucas is going to teach us how to make a melty bead creation. Lucas, say hi to everybody.
Hi everybody.
Okay, so Lucas, when we're going to make a melty bead creation, and you think about, what you're going to make. So, have you figured out what we're going to make today?
Yes, I'm going to make a blue crayon.
A blue crayon. Okay, so are you going to just make this from your memory, or are you going to use a template, or how is it going to work?
I'm going to use this picture I found on my phone.
Okay, so you found that on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're not going to use any of your books? 'Cause I see you have a lot of template books down here.
No, I'm not.
No? Okay, why don't you show everybody what the template books look like that you can buy. You can buy these on Amazon, buy them at Michael's. This one's a Mario 3 book. It's got all kinds of Mario 3 figures. You can...
And a Harry Potter.
No. You make Harry Potter figures. Make all kinds. I think they have Star Wars template books that you can use. But today we're going to use your template on your phone.
Yes.
So all this stuff that we have sitting here on the table, tell us what all this is.
So I already have the beads to make it. I have my beads. I have some tweezers, but I don't use the tweezers because I have smaller fingers for the beads. But some people might use the tweezers to make it easier. And I have a pegboard.
Alright, so now that we have everything and we have our template ready to go, so what's the first thing that we need to do? How do we start this project?
You need to get your picture.
Okay.
And then you get your beads.
Alright.
And you can design it however you want. Now I'm going to do it from left to right for the bottom to the top though, but you can do it however you want.
Okay, so basically what we're doing is you're putting the melty beads, some people call them Perler beads.
Yeah.
Why we call them melty beads, I have no idea, but that's what we call them. So you're putting the melty beads on the pegboard in the same pattern that they're on the template.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so we want to make sure we don't lose those.
Yeah. They can be easily lost.
So this is a small project, this is only going to take a couple of minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take long.
It won't take long for somebody like you who knows what they're doing. For me, this would take like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Now, so far, this looks pretty simple.
It is. Making the bottom of it.
So now you've made some of these projects just from your own imagination, right?
Some, yeah.
That's got to be pretty hard to come up with your own stuff.
It's a little easy.
A little easy.
Yeah.
It'd be hard for me. I don't have a good imagination. So we've already got 4 lines done on our crayon, and all we're doing is the only thing you're doing is sliding the beads over top of the little pegs on the pegboard.
Yep.
And they stay in place. So one thing that you have to remember is when you're making your project, when you're putting everything together, make sure that you don't bump the board, or you're going to have melty beads that go all over the place.
And you're not going to be happy.
And you're not going to be happy. You're going to have a huge mess. And then you're going to have to start over.
Yeah.
So Lucas, while we're making this one, let's think about some of the ones you've done before. So what's the favorite melty bead creation that you've made?
I'm not sure. I like the I can't think what it's called. The leaf suit Mario from Mario 3.
Oh, the Tanuki Mario?
Yeah, from Mario 3.
I think my favorite one that you did was the the Luigi from Luigi's Mansion 3 with the Poltergust 5000.
Oh yeah.
That's probably my favorite one.
Yeah. I like the one where he's sucking up Mario.
Yeah.
I made one like that.
Yeah, that one's on your website, isn't it?
Yeah.
Luigi sucking up Mario into the Poltergust 5000.
Yep.
Alright, so it looks like we're about 3/4 of the way done already. So these little projects don't take very long.
Unless they're really big.
Well, a little project wouldn't be really big.
Yeah. Almost done.
Yeah, we're getting there. So we just wanted to make a small video, right? Just for the, a small project just for the purpose of the video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it won't take very long.
And I added some extra beads because I didn't know if I got the right amount. So I got some extra beads.
Some extra beads just to make sure you had enough.
Yeah.
Alright, it looks like we are almost done.
I need 2 more lines left. They're not really even lines because they're not 5. Okay.
Is that
they're
it?
not 5 beads long.
Alright.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, so we're finished with our project.
Yep.
Alright, and we have a little crayon here. We'll see. We'll hold it up to see if... You got to be very careful. I don't know how well we can see, but there's our crayon that Lucas just made. Alright, Lucas, so now that our project is done, right? We followed the pattern and the template.
Yep.
Now what do we do? What's the next step?
Now we need to iron it.
To iron it. So what do we need to iron it? We need an iron, of course.
Yes, we need this iron over here.
Okay, well why don't you just hang on to that. So we need an iron. And we need parchment paper, right? Or what do you call that?
Parchment paper.
Parchment paper, yeah. Just set the iron down. We'll get it in a second.
Okay.
And we usually use some spray adhesive like Mod Podge.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's right here.
Now for this little project, we're not going to use the spray. The spray is more for the larger projects, right? Plus it would stink up the whole house.
Yeah.
So usually we set that outside, don't we?
And spray it.
Alright, so who does the ironing usually?
My mom.
Yeah? Is she here today?
Yes.
She is? Okay, well we're going to let her come and iron this. And hopefully we can get this done in one try.
Alright, hey everybody, Lucas's mom here. So as they were saying, we've learned on bigger projects that if you use the Mod Podge, it will help hold your beads in place so they're not bouncing all over the place. You do want to do them at a low temperature. If you get it too hot, you can melt them one side too quick than the other side. And we have recently just purchased the Cricut, a 12x10 for some of the bigger projects to make it a little easier to get it all done in one melt. So very important. I learned the hard way when he first started doing this. You want to make sure you buy parchment paper, not wax paper. I learned that if you use wax paper, the wax actually melts onto the project. So you want to try to make sure there's no creases in your paper, because the creases, when you do melt it, will leave creases in your project. So you want to smooth it out, lay this down, and this one's pretty small, so you can kind of just leave it in one spot. Bigger projects, you want to kind of move it around. And like I said, you want to do like a medium-low setting. You don't want it too hot. Other than that, you just keep smoothing it. Now, melting it depends on how far down you want it to melt. Lucas likes showing the smooth side instead of the pixelated side. So when I am melting it, I try to make sure all the beads are closed up and no holes are visible. If you like the pixelated side, then you do not have to make sure all the holes are closed up in one spot. So it is still cooling. So I will show you, this is what the pixelated side would look like with all the beads. See if I can do this without burning myself. And since Lucas likes the smooth end, that is the smooth end.
Hey, let's bring it up a little bit. We'll see what it looks like close up. So that's the smooth side after it's been ironed. And flip the other side again. That's the pixelated side. Alright.
Now, one other thing you do want to do, especially on bigger projects, after it's been ironed, I have a big glass heavy cutting board that we lay on top while the project is cooling. That way there's no, as you can see, this one's starting to bend. But if you lay a heavy object on it, it will keep your projects flat while it's cooling. Thanks.
Alright, Lucas, well, that is our melty bead project. So let's just, tell everybody that, we take special orders, right? You can make pretty much whatever people want.
Yeah.
And so is there anything else you'd like to say?
Yes. I hope you enjoy making melty beads when you start doing them, and you don't want to start really messing with it until it cools off, because it starts to bend when it's warm if you're messing with it.
Yeah, so we'll keep something heavy on it until it cools so it stays flat, right?
Mhm.
Alright, well, I'll tell you what, if you scroll down the web page below this video, you will see links to everything that we have here, to melty beads, to pegboards, to an iron, to Mod Podge, tweezers. We have Amazon links to the books, the template books. So scroll down below the video, you'll see Amazon links for everything here, and just click on the link and shop around, and hopefully get some good stuff and make some good melty bead projects. All right, Lucas. Well, that was fun, and we'll look forward to seeing everyone soon. All right.
Bye.